I have lapis, blue-green heavenly well lake turquoise. I've got pink tourmaline, oh my goodness, and orange coral. And you can see this in my hand. These are flexible. You can, you know, I want you to see, look at these beads. It's woven. So you can kind of wind them around. Look at that. By the way, the pink tourmaline that I'm showing you, I've got about 150. This is the most limited. Look at how incredible that is. And look at the sparkle.
Okay, I want you to think about this when you wear this, and if, you know, if you're interested in all of this, I mean, this is really a labor of love. It's one of the things that we do that is so unique. And this is something that actually we did new this year. We just developed the technology to be able to, when I say technology, the ability probably to be able to manufacture something like this and then also bring it in at a good price. Now, when I say good price, our original price on this was an unbelievable price. They're doing this. We've got the last remaining of this particular design. So they've come in at not just a good price. They've come in at what I like to lovingly call stupid.
Yeah,
or crazy.
it's $100 off. It was $199. Now it's $99. 50% off of lapis, which is why do that? You can't even get lapis.
Yeah, well, you couldn't even on any of these materials. You couldn't even. You wouldn't be able to actually do all just the raw materials and do all just the beads that you need and be able. There's no way that that price is real. You just absolutely cannot do it. And I'm talking from the fact that we do these all from the natural materials, and then we do everything, all the design, all the labor. You know what's really funny even about this? Do you know that when they first ever brought one of these designs to me, and we have where we get together and we as a design group, and then it's like kind of show and tell, like we all try to outdo each one, and it's very childish. They're very childish about it, especially when my designs always look better. You know, so but we all get together and we show you know, what we've been up to, what we're thinking about, what we're designing, what we're doing. And when they first did this, I mean, everybody's like, ooh, ah, like unbelievable. This is really cool. Something so different. And I absolutely said, I love it. And no. and everybody like, oh my gosh, like you could have chilled beef in that room at that time. People were like, what are you talking about? This, don't you, you just said you love it. I said, I do love it. I said, there's no way that we can produce this. It's going to be so expensive. It's so time consuming. And the original prototypes we did, they were. I want you to think about how these come together, okay? I don't care, well, the 4 materials that we're using are unique in their own right, but I want you to think of just how do you make something like this? Well, number one, look at all the beads. These are 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter beads, round beads cut from the natural raw material. So you have to cut all of those beads. I believe it, and I don't want to misspeak, but I know that it's somewhere, I think it's like close to 500. I know it's over 300 beads in the necklace just to make the necklace. And then on top of that, all except for the turquoise, the lapis, the tourmaline, the pink tourmaline, and the coral are all faceted. So not only do they have to cut a 2.5 to 3 millimeter round bead, but then they have to hand facet that, which is done with a pair of tweezers is how they do it. They run it on a diamond lap wheel and hand facet every one. So just the labor and the skill level that's involved in just making the basic materials. Can you imagine how long it takes to string these? And that's where I shot the whole project down. I said, there's no way. I mean, like, what, can they make like, what, 1 a day, 2 a day? The labor cost on that, are you kidding? It'll be through the roof. I mean, it'll be something, we're gonna have to sell these for $500-600. And so, like anything, they always have to make me wrong. They always have you never noticed, you know, like anything that I really oppose or I just, you know, because I'm giving you my pearls of wisdom, right? Knowledge I've acquired over a lifetime.
Do they just pretend to listen and nod their head?
And so that gives them the will to go out and prove me wrong. And so I use it actually to my advantage a lot of times. They actually came up with a method where they could lay this out and they hand weave these. But when I say woven, I mean that they're woven. Now, that being said, I have people that can make 6 to 10 of these a day. I have people that can make 2 in a day. I have some people that if they make 1, they're lucky. So with that being said, it's something that not all of our lapidaries and our artists can actually do. It's something, and a lot of our stringers. And you're talking with people, a lot of these people have been with me for over 30 years. Some of them, I got a couple people that are encroaching on 40 that have worked with me. So, you know, it's something that this is a process, and it's also a skill. So, for them to come on and you're selling at this price, there is no way, and I'm talking as a manufacturer, there's absolutely no way that this would be possible. Even their comparable retail on this, to be honest with you, I would be willing to bet you, number one, go find it. That would be your first challenge.
You couldn't.
Number two, I don't know anybody, even at the comparable retail. The only reason that we're even able to do what we do is because you're dealing directly with the manufacturer here.
By the way, 18.5 inches with a 2 3/4 extender. So you can wear it shorter or longer. I mean, it can be 18, 19, 20, 21 inches. Customer pick with 41 reviews.
Right.
It's a lot. This is one of the best reviews. I mean, a lot of reviews. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, how did he do it? Everybody's loving it. I would like to say that the lapis, I know, is so incredibly rare and a material that's almost impossible to get nowadays. The fact that the lapis is the same price as everything else. So if we do have lapis here, if you want lapis, it's so exciting. And then we also have a bracelet that matches. I pop them on and it's easy on, easy off. There's a little stretch in it. So we have that beautiful blue-green heavenly well